Sippers.
Get ready for another episode of
AunTEA
Talk. Ow. Today is, what's the day? June 10th, and it is officially Brew Day.
Our first day back.
First Brew Day since December
2023, baby.
It is June. We took 6 months off, y'all. Like,
a well-needed 6 month hiatus.
yes, well needed. No complaints there. But my sister's still getting ready. I just got over here, and let me tell y'all something real quick. So, this is how each episode is gonna start. And before y'all start saying, "Oh, y'all copying off of B.70, So me and Britt, we had a meeting back in March, so we could prepare for the relaunch of AunTEA Talk. And one of my ideas was to start adding blogs. And
just to spice things up a little bit, so y'all can see our day-to-day life, how we really are, how we really interact outside of just sitting on the big couch.
Yeah. So that was one of the ideas back in March. B.70 and drop. Let's try this again until April. Then I'm like, dang, she doing it. But it's all good. Like, it ain't no pressure, no nothing. We still gonna stick to our plan. And I feel like that kind of was like confirmation that
we needed.
that we needed to just continue. Like, we have great ideas. Like, clearly, like, other people are doing similar things. Oh, look at Brittany's tripod. This shit. All I envision right now is this. So, like, yo. Tripod.
Feet to shoulder action, baby. It's giving major feet to shoulder action, baby. Feet to shoulder action, baby.
We're back.
We back. We know y'all missed y'all.
What? We know y'all missed us.
We know y'all missed us and we missed y'all.
And for the new big sippers that's tuning in to AunTEA Talk, it's your girl Notorious Till.
And your girl the Brittany G.
So we're gonna go ahead and get this show popping and rolling. Y'all already know how we started the episode with the silk tea.
In today's silk tea, we are sipping.
What we sipping on?
We sipping on hibiscus peppermint tea.
Okay. I'm glad we waited some.
Yeah, because it was hot.
It was hot. I didn't even try mine earlier, so.
Mm-hmm. And I put some peppermint in there, and it's actually good.
All right, so what are you grateful for, BG?
Overall, I can say I'm super grateful for my happy glow. Like, I hear so much just about weekly now, like, you just got this glow about you. You must got a man. I hear that a lot. I'm like, shit, I ain't got no man. This is all me. This is all me. This all my work and God's work, for real, for real. Like, I really have a happy glow. Like, I just feel myself being happy all the time. Like, I don't really see myself getting mad at shit no more. Like, I mean, of course, it's still in me, but I don't. Overall, happiness is trumping everything in my life, and I love it. So that's what I'm grateful for. My happy glow. What you grateful for?
I am grateful for the 6 month hiatus of AunTEA Talk,
For sure.
and also our resilience to continue AunTEA Talk, despite taking a 6 months break, because we didn't really intend on it being 6 months. We did intend at least the first quarter. Yeah, the first quarter, but we're back. We ready? We blazing. What's popping?
What's popping? All right, so
dang, that moved. We moved fast.
Because we cut out a chunk.
Yeah, so like, as y'all can tell, we're switching up some things, moved some things around, added some things, took away some things,
reversed and remixed a little bit of things.
So yeah, we really just. This our first time running through it. So, hey, y'all getting the live experience of the rebirth of AunTEA Talk.
AunTEA Talk.
For real, for real.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and slide into our
tea spill. Yeah, so our tea spill, usually we would do a check-in. But our tea spill is our check-in. We just want to catch y'all up on what's been going on
with us individually and together. In this 6 month hiatus. It's June 2024, y'all. Happy New Year! Gemini season. By the time this episode comes out, it's gonna be a few days before my birthday. We got 8 days into my birthday, y'all. I'm going into my Jesus year. Finna be the big 33. Big 33. Trey. So yeah, way to welcome back. Shit, we had half of the year to work on ourselves, and then we got the rest of the half of the year to step on y'all necks. Oh, we about to step on necks. Like, I'm happy for us.
I am too.
I'm happy for us.
I'm happy for AunTEA Talk, and I'm also happy for like our
individual journey.
Yeah, our individual journey. So
and then that's the main part I'm talking about, stepping on necks. Like, because overall, just our conversations are different and stuff like this. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into our tea spill about the check-in about what's really been going on.
All right, so I have a question.
Okay, what you got?
What has been happening with you these past 6 months? During this 6 months hiatus, what's been going on with the Brittany G?
What's been going on with the Brittany G? What's been going on with the Brittany G? Welcome back. So, our last episode, episode 69, I discussed like 2023 was like, if I felt like it was a real roller coaster for me, and it was a year of grievance. And it really put me in a position to walk into the doors of 2024, to walk into the doors of my Jesus year, walk into this new life of humility and happiness and things like that. So
Till's still lingering around, bro. I cannot get rid of her.
I seen a piece of Till here.
It's another piece.
On my couch, I said, hey, Till. I don't even know if y'all can see this, but yeah.
It just, y'all.
Till just lingering around my house. If I had a man, I'd be like, who the fuck? Who the hell you done had over my house?
Who the fuck is this bitch?
But yeah, I just been enjoying life. And this sounds so cliche, but it's literally what I have been doing. I've been enjoying life. I've been working on me, my character. That was my main thing that I really wanted to work on, and I can just see it. Like, I'm breathing and feeling like God in my life. Like, I move. The way I move now, you can tell like God a part of her life. Like, last year was a little different. My past couple of years were different. So this year I do feel like God has taken over a big portion of my life, and I move that way. Also, I've been working on different business plans. I didn't learn how to stop making myself so overstimulated and overworked. And I'm trying to, because really, I just want to get to the money on. That was the mindset that I had before, like, just get to the money on, and I wasn't just really thinking things out through. And so it's like, oh, I'm finna do this. I got my hands in all these different types of pots. It was like, bro, just chill the fuck out. So I've been learning balance.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get some more into my tea spills about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you tell what you've been going through.
2024, thus far, I would rate 2024 a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
And it's in a good way. Of course, I'm human. It's gonna always be a roller coaster of emotions. Every day ain't gonna be the best, and every day ain't gonna be the worst or whatever.
Yeah.
So this year, back in February, found out that my mother has cancer. Had cancer actually. Hey. But yeah, so in February 2024, found out my mother had cancer, leukemia. And she's been in remission. She had cancer back in 2018. Went in remission in 2019 with a lymphoma. Now it came back as leukemia. So that's been like the battle the past couple months. But recently found out that she's in remission. My brother she's gonna have to have a bone marrow transplant. So my brother is a donor, and they actually start the process. My mother starts the process this week. My brother doesn't start until later on this month, early July.
And what that process look like?
I'm being honest, I really don't even know. Yeah, I'm really not for sure. So just keep me and my family in y'all prayers. Like I said, she's currently in remission, which is why they're moving forward with the bone marrow transplant. So thank God for that. Another thing is, baby, I know last August, y'all remember me talking heavily about firing my job. But baby girl,
she done
pick one back up. I don't take two back up. So yeah, like, hey, life be life, and at the end of the day, them bills gonna come through. I am thankful for them 6 months. Was it 6 months? Yeah, it was August to January. So I went back to work the end of January, beginning of February. And honestly, I have no problem with going back to work because of my schedule. I pretty much make my own schedule anyway. So and that's
Get
what I
boss
need.
too.
That's what I needed. Like I can't
Yeah.
do no full time 40 hours a week because
Mhm.
I'm wasting time, which leads me into another update. Like I'm still focusing on my goals. Like it gives me more time to zone in, tune in to what I need to do as far as my personal life, my business life, like areas in my life that I want to grow. I've been able to have that time to really just cater to that, dive in, full force dive in. So yeah. Do you have any highlights or changes?
So I don't really. Okay, I do have highlights, but I do want to go back to what I was saying also about my like my updates before we just getting straight into highlights. So next Tuesday makes it 9 months that I've been unemployed and figuring my way out, and I really feel like I needed that break. It was designed for my life, how I got it going right now, whatever. But also I've been attending church like. That's something that I committed to at the beginning of the year. I decided like the week before New Year's Eve, I was like, I don't have no New Year's Eve plans and I really don't want to do nothing. Like I really just want to go in the new year with going to church or whatever. And we've been going to church like the past couple of New Year's, and we'll go to the early service, so we can still go out afterwards or whatever. But I was like, that ain't my vibe. Especially how my December was going on. I'm like, that's not my vibe. Like, I really just want to focus on myself and my relationship with God or whatever. So, and I went to a church called Limitless. And the pastor is Real Talk Kim. And she just said, give me 3 months. I said, okay. She was speaking to me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give her my 3 months. And I kid you not, with those first 3 months of the year, like I committed to going to church every Sunday, and I felt the difference between just watching it live or not even just going to church. Period. Like I felt it throughout my week or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, I love this feeling that I'm getting. Like, just putting yourself in the atmosphere or whatever. So it has been a few Sundays that I haven't actually gone to church, but I still watch it live. So that's something that I've been committed to. Also my family has grown more intimately. In December when I had my breakdown, and I was telling my family like, we ain't close. Like I feel like I have a way more intimate relationship with my friends or whatever. So we've been so intentional about growing our relationship, and we was just even like spending family time together every Sunday. We'll have Sunday dinner at my mama's house. Like it just brought back some like nostalgic times. Growing up, that's what people go to. They go to church and they gonna have Sunday dinner, and that's how my Sundays was going majority of 2024 so far. And it's just like I'm just so happy for it, so excited about it. Like, and then my relationships with my friends got even better. When it comes to spending time on my business, I got a better relationship with one of my friends, Cachet. Something we was doing was study days every Wednesday, and I even had a study day with you too, like just being productive. So those is like some of my major updates, like my spirituality, getting deeper relationships with my family and friends, things that meant the most to me. So,
is that part of your highlights?
Yeah, that's a part of my highlights. Also, I will let you go to your part of your highlights. I'm gonna tell you something funny after that.
So one of my highlights is, we always have these vision boards. We put these things on these vision boards, but we never really follow through. For the past 3 years, I've been putting Toastmasters on my vision board. And this year, I actually joined Toastmasters in this past April. And I would absolutely say I love it. I love the support from my group, my class. And if you don't know, Toastmasters is public speaking, like basically school for public speaking. We have a class every Tuesday. But that's something that I want to grow in, because as an entrepreneur, as an individual and as an entrepreneur, I know I'm going to be surrounded by people, and I don't want to feel intimidated when I speak. And so that was like the key point. 444. I'm sorry, I had to catch you. But yeah, that was my main push to join Toastmasters. So I actually was able to do that this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to see where it takes me. And the next thing is, another highlight is, we celebrated my daddy's 70th birthday this year.
Ooh, yeah, time.
And I had the opportunity to plan his entire party by myself.
She showed it. She really can put for booking in her bio, but she don't really like people like that to do nothing like that.
And when I say we had a ball, like it was a Soul Train themed party. People came out with that afros. They had their dashikis, they platform. My daddy had this gold suit.
We had a few pimps.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had his gold suit, his gold platforms. My daddy is an alpha, so you know, black and gold is his colors or whatever. So that was a time, and just to celebrate my daddy, because he's such an amazing man. And he does so much. He's very supportive. He does a lot for others. So just to be able to celebrate him in that moment for his birthday, he felt it. He felt it. We felt it. It was just a great vibe.
And to just pause you right there, like, of course, by her saying, like, my daddy is such a stand-up guy or whatever, but for somebody else, like, I see it. I've always told Tia, like, I admire her being a daddy's girl or whatever. Like, if I just had a father to really be in my life, I can imagine it like that. But to also hear so many people speak so positively about your dad, I'm like, I don't care what nobody say. I ain't no Wayne when he was back in the day. But every person that got up on that mic, in lack of better words, is Wayne that nigga.
Yeah.
That's all I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Wayne that nigga. Like,
he that nigga. He that nigga.
He that
nigga.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. He that man. He that guy.
He's that guy.
He that man. And one of my last updates is I started my spirituality journey. I haven't dived, full force into it because of my personal reasons. But I do have a desire to have a relationship with God. Yes, I believe in God, but I don't feel as though I have a relationship with God. So I've started that part, my spirituality journey. I really feel like it's been thrown in my face. It doesn't matter, like, if I'm looking at a podcast, talking to Brittany, or just out talking to somebody, like, I'm continuously, spirituality is continuously being thrown in my face. It's like I cannot escape it. So I have started. I watch church online. I'm not really a in-person type body.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But I do one day desire to,
get in the body.
In the body. But one of my main things right now is knowing about reading the Bible and knowing the Bible. So I've been doing research on, like, the best version of the Bible, because I'm one of them people, I need shit in layman terms.
Yes, break it down so I can understand. I don't want to be just reading words on a page and not comprehending and retaining.
So I've just been, I know what type of Bible I'm going to get, the NLT version. But that's been, like, some highlights of my 2024 thus far, I would say.
But to piggyback off of you saying, like, you just feel like God has been throwing himself in your face, I really feel like he's put us in this place of our lives because we about to elevate. We gonna need him more than ever. So it's like, go ahead and build that relationship. Let me be your homeboy. That's the type of relationship I really want to have with God. And I feel like I'm getting there. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. So yeah, I really feel like that's why.
And you know what? That kind of, when you said it made me think about something. I was watching B.70 latest episode of Let's Try This Again. Her latest her new podcast, and she had an episode with her sister, and her sister was saying how, she's in this happy space, and how she's happy because of, these different things in your life. And as she was naming, I'm like, it's all materialistic. Like, I've read, like, you don't allow other people to kind of create your happiness. Yes, they can add to it, but you don't necessarily want people or things to be what makes you happy. Like, because I got a job, I got a good fluctuation of income, you don't really want that to be the happiness. But, like, B.70 was telling her sister, like, I understand, like, this and this makes you happy, but I need for you to find out what makes you happy outside of that. And even with that, you need to work on your spirituality because yeah, you're happy now, but it's not gonna always be those happy moments. So you need to go ahead and build on your relationship with God or whatever, so that when those moments do, those down moments do come, you know how to handle it. It's not as bad. It's not like you're seeking for assistance now. Like, you know what to do. You already had this relationship with God, so you don't seem so, far. He doesn't seem so far away from you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of made me think about it when you said that.
Okay. So.
Crazy stories. Oh, crazy story.
Okay. I'm gonna let you pop it off.
Okay, I only got one crazy story.
So.
It's a mutual crazy story with me and Britt.
Hmm.
So, me and Britt, we committed to dating monthly, dating each other monthly. And in March, we went to First Fridays.
It was April 1st. It was a Friday, April 1st.
Was that April?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Okay, so in April, we went to First Fridays at the Underground. Y'all, when I tell you, a time was had, and we were sober.
We were sober. So we were spectators. Like, somebody could have hired us to be spectators to go to, because this what we did the entire time. And when I tell y'all, the enjoyment was enjoying.
We really were people watching, but we weren't really people watching. It was just like, we was, and she just kept getting thrown in our face, like, and it's like, what, like, is nobody else not seeing this like stuff? So, okay. Anyways, we had a time, we making jokes, talking about, we met Marvin from Raising Canaan.
We ain't meet him for real. He was a lookalike, and it was just funny as hell.
Oh, we met Marvin. But the part that I wanted to mention was,
I know.
So we out vibing. They got the DJ, going or whatever. And I noticed this girl. She keep looking at me, but I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna think no, like, everybody drunk, vibed out or whatever. I ain't gonna think too much of it. But she kept looking at me, and while she was looking at me, she was laughing. And when I say laughing, I'm talking about me laughing, like. So I was sitting on the speaker. I literally got my stuff, and I went to the other side where Brittany was standing at. Cause I'm like, bro, Shawty tripping, like, I don't know what's going on, but Shawty tripping. So anyways, another girl ended up approaching. Brittany.
This was a plotted moment, y'all. I don't care what nobody say.
Another girl ended up approaching Brittany, right?
Let's be clear, it's not just another girl.
Another stud.
They were in cahoots.
And let's be clear, they were studs.
They were studs.
And
they were together.
So, she ended up approaching Brittany. So I'm like, oh shit, I already feel something. Like, Shawty gonna try to make her way over here to me. But she didn't make her way. She stood there, kiki, hi, at whatever she had going on in her head.
And it's no exaggeration on the way Shawty was laughing. Okay? The way Till described it, that's exactly how old girl.
Cause like literally the first time I noticed it, I'm like, what is she laughing at?
Let me just put y'all in the mind frame of us. We're sober and we just around people that's like, they had to be on shrooms, they had to be drunk. Everybody was just spaced out. They was in there floating, y'all. Like, everybody is just like on a totally different planet.
Yes.
And we the only ones right here on planet Earth. Everybody was on Pluto.
Yeah.
So, like, no exaggeration. I'm convinced we the, besides the food vendors.
Even Uncle them was tripping, like, AunTEA them. Y'all, retrospect, we had a time.
Do we got some clips we can drop in real quick?
I don't know, but if I can find some, I will. But
oh my
God, like, we really had a time. So we decide we gonna leave. We ready to leave. It's really time for it to be over. And as we're walking off, like damn near at the door, hee ha ha, motherfucker gonna run up behind me and ask me for my fucking number. I said, I know you fucking like, no, she ain't asked me for my number. She asked me for my Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I ain't got no Instagram. Like, straight up, I don't have no Instagram. But overall, like, that was just a really fun experience. First Fridays in Underground, it's just a vibe for I would say the carefree. Like you go, you just vibe out. They have
It's a no judgment zone.
No judgment zone. They have DJ, they have entertainment, they have vendors, food vendors, product vendors. We went to a comedy show. Like, they have all of these things going on, and it's free. It's free before a certain time. After a certain time, you have to pay. But all of this is free for entertainment. So if you're in Atlanta, check out First Fridays and Underground. Now, you might want to check out the other First Fridays if you. I was finna do.
You will not get us canceled on our first episode, back.
You would.
You would not get us canceled on our first episode, back. If you're a part of the alphabet community, that is y'all's spot.
Yes, y'all took over that one.
Yeah, that is y'all's
the one at the High Art Museum. That one is for y'all.
I know they going up for the month of June for Pride.
Oh yeah,
they putting on their Sunday best.
Ooh, last Friday was First Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went dumb.
Oh yeah.
Dumb. Yeah. Well, what's one of your crazy stories?
We did have both of our First Fridays for April and May were crazy. Maybe that ain't our thing. We tried it, y'all.
But I go back to First Fridays and Underground. I will go back to that. Like, I actually had fun.
Yeah, I think if I go again, I kind of want to be on a level a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I want to be on a level
for sure. I even danced with the people, like, sober shit.
Yeah.
That was so much
see,
fun.
that's the thing with me and Teal. We are literally the life of the parties.
Yeah.
Like, y'all might see some chill auntie ass shit, but you got to think about the auntie who be turned up. That's we got every side of the auntie that you can think of. We are true aunties.
We the rich auntie.
We the true rich
we the
auntie
cool
for real.
auntie. We the chill auntie. We the cut your ass out auntie. We the understanding auntie.
For
we
sure.
all that. Like,
so I say all that to say, like, we gonna have a time wherever we go. So even with us just being sober and everybody else around us turned the fuck up on Pluto, like, we in there vibing, we dancing and shit. And when I was saying that the two studs were together, like, they closed us in with me and Tia sitting on the speaker. This is literally us right here. We're sitting on the speaker. We dance. I get up, start dancing some song, and then the other stud just came in. I told her, I said, oh, she better come up on me. And that's exactly what she did.
And I turned my ass around like, that bitch better not come over here with me.
That's exactly what she did. I ain't think about that as a crazy story, but I'm gonna go ahead and go into my crazy story.
Okay, what you got?
So my crazy story, I'm gonna expand on this story like later on when we get into like a dating episode. But I'm just go real into this right now. So I met somebody, right? And matter of fact, I saw a post recently, and it said this right here. A dude said, "Ladies, looking for a good, hard-working man." It's the dude. He's standing in front of this store. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all think what the store is. And he pointed and he said, "This is where you find it at. Find them at. If you want a top dog / boss, go between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. If you need them a little season or a sugar daddy with a retirement check, go between 12 p.m. or 4 p.m. And if you want one with a corporate job that's still somebody handy on the go, go Saturday between 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. What store is this?"
You asking me or them? Because I know the store.
Okay.
I know the store.
The store is Home Depot, y'all. The store is Home Depot. So let me tell this story real quick. So 2-3 weeks ago, I went to Home Depot, and as I'm walking through the double doors, I said, "You know what? This where I need to come find me a man. I'm gonna find me a masculine man up in here." And I kid you not, I was in the store all of maybe 5 minutes, in and out 5 minutes. And I go get my stuff, and as I'm walking out, I heard somebody say, "Excuse me, can I talk to you for a second?" And I'm going to say this. I'm going to start off with this. What my lesson I learned from this whole situation is, bitch, stop being shy. Because, and the reason why I say bitch, stop being shy is because I was already in the motion of moving, like walking out the store when he stopped me. So I looked at him. I got a brief look at him, but I didn't look at his face like that because it was like, it caught me off guard, and I was being shy, and I really want to overcome that, because if I would have really looked at him, I would have been like, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. But I gave Shadow the benefit of that, because I'm like,
let me interrupt you real quick. I'm the same exact way. Like just gave my number 2, and then I didn't really get a fucking good
look at him. Like just trying to move fast and get that fuck on, you know.
Trying to run.
I just did that the other day too. I had to block this person too. But anyway, so I didn't get a good look at him, but I did remember saying like he ain't bad looking. I do remember that. I couldn't remember what he looked like, but I was like, he got on work clothes. Like, he got on hard hat type shit. Like, okay, he's a handyman, you know? So, yeah, I gave him my number or whatever. And we kicked it off. We were conversing for a week on the phone. And that was on a Monday. I met him on a Monday. We ended up planning a date for a Friday. I'm telling Till and my other best friend, Cole, like, y'all, shouted like, okay, this might be going somewhere, you know? Yeah. I'm rocking with him. We kind of have the same dreams and aspirations and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, he might can be a life partner or whatever. Just based off of the type of conversations we was having. Y'all, fast forward to Friday, I see this man. I said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. So at first, I didn't say nothing to them in our group chat. Didn't tell them what he looked like. Because I'm like, I'm just going to try, got to see it through, my boy. That's what I'm telling myself. I'm coaching myself the whole time, like, got to see it through, got to see it through.
Let me be clear. Say that part again, because she did not tell us how they, like, she had picture, like, okay, just keep going. I'm going to wait till you done.
Okay, wait till you done, and I got a response to that, too. So I'm like, got to see it through. So in my head, he had already sent me pictures throughout the week, but he kept saying, like, he don't take pictures like this. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, these are old pictures. And I had already told her from jump, like, I ain't gonna be shallow. Like, I can switch up the way he dressed. I ain't gonna worry about that. His character is nice. Like, I fuck with it or whatever. So, I'm like, you know, the dressing, I can switch it up. But it was just everything about him. His whole demeanor was off. And what did it the most for me, I don't give a damn what y'all say. You shouldn't be this fucking old, and you should be walking around with fucking afro braids. And if you don't know what afro braids are, it's like some itty bitty ass braids that's supposed to... that you done had it way too fucking long, and they done turned to some afros, and then she didn't have no hang time, y'all. I just could not be seen.
You didn't tell me the part about the afro. You just said it was little. It was short.
It was little, and it was fucking afro. You seen more afro than you seen braid. That's why you said you couldn't really tell. In the picture that I sent, I had to take a picture. Y'all, I'm trying to have like at least a 7-foot distance in between us. I'm like, I can't be seen in public with this man. Like, he not good for the brand, y'all. I tried. And it's just like, you just can't give anybody a chance. And that's what it felt like. And his company was born. It was just like, I couldn't get past it. So let me get to the funny part. So we were supposed to go out to eat and then go bowling. So he just was so pressed about going back to his place. And I should have never gone. But he said, let's go back to his place. Went back to his place, and he was like, just for 15 minutes. Y'all get in there. I'm like, ooh, I got a shit. I'm keep telling him, like, I got a shit. Like, sir, let me go back home.
So, like, you know a bitch not... a woman not fucking with you. If it's the first day and she's telling you she got a shit, like, this is an escape plan, my nigga.
he say, "Why, just go in that shit?" I'm like, Then he like, oh, you one of them? I am. Send my Uber. I'm finna go. But y'all, I just couldn't do it. So now go back and say what you was about to say about him.
So after she told us, you know, she had been telling us about him, but after the date went sour, now we get all the videos, all the pictures, all that. Like, bitch, I would have been so.
Because I don't need y'all interrupting my judgment, okay?
Man, you knew that wasn't gonna work. Like, the man wasn't attractive.
The thing was, you got to see it through, and he kept saying, like, I don't take no picture. And I kept trying to say, like, nigga, you got an iPhone. Why you don't want FaceTime? Like,
what type of iPhone he had? Tell him what type of iPhone he had.
This man had an iPhone 8, y'all. This man had a button on his phone. We're in 2024, y'all. Like, ooh. Can you stop fucking pranking me? And this is in May. This was in May. Then on top of that, this nigga had on a flea market Gucci belt. I don't understand how you supposed to be the boss. You supposed to be the boss of a company, and you got on a flea market Gucci belt. And how did I know it was a flea market Gucci belt? Because a real Gucci belt ain't gonna do what this belt did. Y'all remember back when we was in middle school and our waist used to be small? Shout out to the bitch, you still got small waist. Come on. Shout out to the bitch, you got small waist. But when your waist can be small, but you kind of like, especially like thick girls, like AunTEA, Teal know this. Your waist is small, but your ass is big. So you gotta pull your belt super tight. And that's when we used to wear them leather belts, and you get all them cracks in that belt. And you gotta fold it and adjust it. Y'all, we get to this man's house, and he sit on that couch, and his shirt lean up a little bit, and I seen that fucking belt. I almost gagged. Like, get me up out of here, okay?
I got a shit. I got diarrhea right now. I gotta go.
I got a shit. Yo, I wasn't in this man's house 3 minutes. I was like, I got a shit. I got a shit.
Oh, we.
But to the funniest part about it is, I immediately like told him, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to tell this man that I'm not even about to leave him on, because I already know he liked me too much after the first week. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really talk to him the very next day, but that Sunday morning before church, this was heavy on my heart. Let me tell this man. So I sent him a nice little message, let him know, like, you know, I enjoyed your company throughout the week, woo. But basically, I don't feel like we're compatible. Mm-hmm. This man would not take no for an answer for 3 days. For 3 days straight. On the third day, I had to block him. And what's so funny is we give everybody nicknames so much. I don't even remember his name, because we immediately started calling him Dro. But after I went out with him, we said we can't even try Dro.
Hell no. Can't try my boy like that.
We can't try on Dro. We gotta just call him But I was just thinking today when I was doing my notes, like, damn, what the fuck is Shawty's name? Like, I don't even remember his name.
Because it's irrelevant.
It's really irrelevant. But the funniest part about the story is, after he had mixed emotions through the text messages after I told him, like, I don't want to deal with him. It went from you being a bad person, so come, just cut it out, Brittany. Just come over. Let's have drinks. Let's talk about it. To, you broke my little heart. Then he sent me a fucking YouTube video. This would put the icing and the cherry and lit the candle, y'all, on the cake. He sent me a video that said, hurt people. And that was just the straw in the camel's back. I had to block like, because I ain't hurt, nigga. I didn't like, what?
How you gonna project? You're projecting.
I know you for a week. A week, bro. The day that he sent me that video, it made 1 week since we know each other.
I told her to put me up on game. I don't know what she be telling these niggas, but hey, I need a nigga that I like to act like that. Like,
bro, nah, for real. That's right. I need a nigga that I like to act like that. The fuck? Woo, baby.
All right, so we're about to wrap up our tea spills. So, with this last question, how has the break affected your perspectives, like personally, as it relates to business, anything? Like, just how has it affected your perspective?
The break helped me with like anxiety when it comes to business, and just with like with you as well. With Auntie talking, just not mentally being in space or having a mental capacity to discuss Auntie Talk or show up for Auntie Talk when I couldn't even show up for myself on a couple of days or whatever. It was just like when I got any type of notification from Tia, as much as I love Tia to death, like it's just like I just got anxious because I didn't know what it was. And now like I've learned through this hiatus to, you know, move off of, like, first learn how to fill my cup up for myself before I can pour out to anybody else. But, you know, just move off of that. And if I'm not in a mental capacity to deal with something, learn how to speak up about it. And it kind of took me some time to get to that. And I'm so grateful that when I was able to tell Teal in December, like, I'm going to have to take a break. I hate to break the news to you, but I'm going to have to take a break. And Teal was on the same page. So that, I was super grateful for that. And I'm lying on
I'm sorry, but I feel like it was like because when you text me that, I was like, I'm glad you said that.
Like,
it was a relief.
It was like, a relief. I've been feeling
but it's like, I feel like the reason why we hesitate in doing that is because we feel like we don't. I don't want to let you down.
Yeah, we said that plenty of times. Yeah, we don't want to let
that's
each other
down. That's what it was. But like you said, just vocalize how you feel.
So yeah, that's pretty much how I would say like I would feel. And also it gave me time to like just, put myself back in the space of kind of like the book that we read last year, the beginning of the year, Charlemagne the God, the Black Privilege book. I can't remember verbatim if he said like, go back to your stomping ground or return to like your home or whatever. This 6 months just gave Auntie Talk it was becoming a task, it felt like to me towards the end of the year. And now it's just like a lot of things we just be having. We on a random, at least weekly, we just having some dope ass conversations or just discussing some dope ass shit or just doing dope shit, period. And we're like, damn, this is perfect for Auntie Talk. Like we speak about Auntie Talk so much, and I'm just like, it just gave me that time to reset and get back there. And I just really feel like we just learned different skills and all that all together personally. So, what you think?
I did all everything as it relates to Auntie Talk. I did all everything Brittany said. Like we said at the beginning of this episode and the end of the last episode. Like, this was a much needed break. It's a reset. Yeah. It's a reset. I'm not anxious. I don't feel ill. I'm not gonna say I ever felt ill, but it was just like one of those things like, oh, I gotta do this or whatever. So I'm glad that we're here now. On a personal note, the break has affected me. I've been able to do a lot of self-reflection. Just give more time to myself. So I've always been an internalizer, and I bury things. And what I would say, like, this year thus far, this is the year of finding Tilja. Yeah. Like, I'm 32, and I ain't afraid to say I don't know who the fuck I am. Like, I have an idea of who I am. I know what I want. I know all of this, but really, who am I? So that's why I'm on this spiritual journey. Just trying to find things to cater to me so that I can figure out my purpose in life. I want that clarity. So I've been doing a lot of self-reflection. So going back, I'm a major barrier. I internalize a lot of things, and I don't really vocalize things as I should. Like, I'm very blunt and things like that, but a lot of stuff I internalize.
Like true emotions.
Yeah, true. Yeah, when it comes to,
you gonna internalize it.
And that's exactly how I wrote it. Like, when it comes to those uncomfortable feelings, that's something that I choose to just keep to myself and bury or whatever. And what's crazy is I had a moment where I was self-reflecting and I revealed some trauma that happened to me. And like, as I revealed it, I'm like, all right. And like in my head, I'm like, all right, like trying to, pack stuff on top. And I'm like, no, nigga, that's literally the whole purpose of you doing this reflection right now or whatever. So just getting the break has allowed me to get a perspective of the route that I need to go. Yeah. The route I need to move in. Yeah. And I would say, like, when you realize a lot of those trauma moments or things that has happened to you that you have forgotten, it's like usually you get, real emotional and all that type of thing. But it was really like an aha moment for me. Like, it was, for the most part, it was an aha, like, dang, that's why you this way. Like, it was the moment, those moments of clarity was just so exactly fulfilling. So that's the perspective I have gotten during this break. Like, I need to get a better understanding of who I am and what my purpose is in life.
It's on my prayer list frequently. Like, for real, I really do want to know them. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap up our tea spills. And now we're gonna go ahead and get into our new dope ass lit ass segment that we need you to go ahead and vote for.
Oh, they still voting? I thought we already.
What was gonna let them vote? What was on?
They voted already. They follow Auntie's Talk. They should be.
Okay, well.
They voted already. So we got the name now. And shout out to the people
that participated.
So we posted, we made a post last week introducing our new segment. And we gave names and we allowed people to vote. Drum roll, please. The name of the new segment is Lyric Talk. So for those who are real big sippers, I mean, we kind of did. Well, we actually did it last. I would say last season, but we've done this before. But we didn't have a name. We didn't really know what direction we wanted to go with it, so we kind of just cut it out or whatever. So now we're moving forward with Lyric Talk, where we dissect and interpret lyrics of popular songs of today and yesterday. So the choice for today, it is brought to you by the none other Notorious Sounds. And for people who don't know who Notorious Sounds is, that would be moi. I am a music connoisseur.
She is a playlist curator.
Yes, a vibe curator.
Yeah.
I am a vibe curator, and I create playlists, and I drop the playlist monthly. So this month's playlist is called Nostalgic Times, where I included featured songs from the early 2000s, so between 2000 and 2005. And it's just to give you like that nostalgic summer vibe.
That's exactly what it is.
So the song that we chose to roll with from the playlist is Mesmerized by Ja Rule and Ashanti. Yes. And before we even get into it, I just want to say, folks really be popping shit about talking shit about Ja Rule. But Ja Rule was that nigga. Like before 50 Cent came and, you know, kind of, I ain't gonna say, nah.
I don't be hearing nothing bad about Ja Rule.
Oh, no. When 50 came in and I guess ruined Ja Rule's career, like motherfuckers don't fuck with Ja Rule no more. But Ja Rule was that nigga. I'm talking about bringing heat after heat after heat after heat. Feature. Song, like, he was that guy.
Yeah.
So, you want to go ahead and pop it off?
Okay, so it's crazy, but baby,
Living when I'm with you, baby.
Alright, so this is what I got.
Okay.
My boy said, I got a fetish for fucking you with your skirt on the back street. On the back street of the back seat of the Yukon. What's taking so long? I'm getting anxious. I'm getting anxious. And I just feel like that's the level of spontaneous I want to be with my next relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to live on edge with my person. Like, spice shit up. Make it fun. Like,
so, like, that's, I got that little clip in for my notes as well. That part stood out to me. That's the type, like you said, that's the type of time I want to be on.
Yeah.
Like, I like being slayed out. Like, I like being a freak or whatever. So, yeah, like, would you still fuck in a car at this big age?
At this big age, let's make it fun.
Sure.
Let's
sure.
Fun, girl.
Yeah.
Nah, for real, definitely. It doesn't have to be an all the time thing.
No.
But it's just one of the moments like, let's get it in.
When he said, like, and then not even just that. Let's go back to, I got a fetish for fucking you with your skirt on. I'll never forget.
He's the access more.
The dude that I was fucking with. That nigga told me to pop up with, you know. He told me to I just said it. You ain't can't.
Oh, okay. He came up. You real slick with that one. Woo! He had to register. Okay, he said what?
But he was like, come over here with a skirt on. Like, and he's a spontaneous type nigga.
I remember when you
texted me. He's a spontaneous type of nigga. So, like, whenever I come and, like, do this or whatever, so he's like, come over here with a skirt on. And y'all, it's something different from like having to pull down stuff or just versus just
fully get undressed. Like, nah,
just lift that shit up and let do the goddamn thing. Yeah, this shit gonna eventually come off, but
it just add a little extra pizzazz. Like especially like when y'all out just vibing out, having a good ass time together. You can talk that shit in each other. Be open the best. What's up? Pre-game in the car. Pre-game in the car. All right, what's one you got?
Alright, so are you done with that verse? Oh well, no, I'm actually not done. He said, I ain't trying to G you, ma. I'm trying to see you bent over. You know how we do it, feet to shoulders. Feet to shoulders is crazy.
And that's my favorite position anyway.
Like, okay, so is it just a regular bent over? Like, what is a feet to shoulders?
Feet to shoulders to me is missionary. Your feet is on his shoulders and he in it. That's what it is to me.
Oh, okay, because like he said bent over, so I'm like, if I'm bent over,
Nah, that must be a long that hoe is long torso. Long.
Like they were like feet to shoulders is right. Okay, so it's the okay. Glad I got that clarification.
Or y'all can tell us what y'all think feet and
yeah.
shoulders is, because that's my way, and then she was thinking
I'm
another
thinking
way.
it's just bent over, but he's just saying like
I'm thinking
the direction your shoulders is like to the feet or whatever.
Okay. So that was your part for that one? Okay, so my next one, I can go to my next one?
Yeah.
Okay. So my next one I pulled out is, he said, because every woman just want to be happy. And it's crazy, but baby, I love it when I'm with you, baby. And that bar right there, I just feel like that's the bar of the song, because he ain't told no fucking lie. Every woman just want to be crazy, especially when she... Every woman just want to be happy, my bad. Every woman just want to be happy, and like, that got all the truth to it. Everybody want to just be happy, especially when it comes to sex. And y'all can sit here and act like women don't have high sexual urges just like men. But we do. And I'm tired of us faking shit. Well, I don't be faking shit like that for real no more. But like, women are the main ones who will lead a nigga on and just stroke his ego like the dick is him, and dick don't be him for Nathaniels. So yeah, a woman just want to be happy, especially in the fucking bedroom.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Okay.
I'm done with that verse though. Okay. You got another part for that verse?
Not for that verse.
All right. So I go to my part. Second verse, Ashanti's verse. I've been going half crazy for your love, and I was told that the sex is better than drugs. Thinking addicted, boy, listen, I'm the only piece of the puzzle you're missing. So like,
that's what I put out to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But no, like,
damn, rudeness.
It's all like addiction. Like it's all like sex is literally an addiction, and I will go fucking crazy.
Yes.
For the dick, like
exactly. That's why they said I was such a slut for that dick.
Yeah. Like I'm literally the only piece of the puzzle that you're missing. Like I need to be here at all times. I need to be dick down. Great. It needs to be great dick at all times.
But shit, not even just great dick at all times. But I just feel like that's just a description of me. Like. And anybody that I feel like I've engaged with, like I feel like I got a lot to offer. I'm the piece of the puzzle that you're missing, and that's in every aspect, and including sex. Yes, the sex really makes the truth, because it's a whole vibe right here for real. But the sex put it on like, God damn, she funny, she freaky, and she fine. Like
the 3 L's.
Where have you been? Where have you been all my life, baby? Like I'm telling you. So yeah, hell yeah. This is a real addiction. Yeah. And I know. She knows herself. And then also, like, just from the time that I've been busting it wide open, baby, I've been hearing it. I've been hearing it. That's one thing niggas ain't gonna do. Women will stroke their ego and make it seem like they did good, but niggas ain't gonna lie. Niggas ain't gonna lie about that for real.
I had a nigga try to backtrack. Like, he literally told me, he was in a drought. Shit, I was too at that point. But he was in a drought, and he hit me up, and he was like, shit, I know, like, you got that good shit, like, and we gonna vibe out regardless. So, like,
damn, we got to spin a block.
I got that spin the block pussy back. Guess what? I did not spin. I ain't let him spin the block. I wanted to, but I had to stand on business.
I done let some niggas spin.
I done let the niggas spin the block, but in that situation, I did.
Yeah,
but just to hear a nigga say like he want to, because one, he feel like catching a vibe now, and then two, he also wanna have sex,
and he know that
it's gonna be worth it. Like, he was
like, don't you just hate some not worth your time ass dick? Yeah. And that's a lot of times people be spinning the block.
Yeah. That's really like one of the only reasons why, even with Devin. Yeah. Like,
for real.
I don't want to add nothing
trying to get
Roster like, no, let me just go back because I know this shit gonna be worth it, and
it's definitely gonna be worth it.
I'm gonna be satisfied. So.
It's and I be having to talk myself through it like it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a little temporary satisfaction, but that's all I want right now. I just want a little temporary satisfaction.
You got any more parts?
Nah, that's it. Them the only parts I
got.
got.
So that is basically how lyric talk will go. We just gonna sit here and have a conversation about lyrics. No, we're not gonna do the whole song. Who wants to fucking do a whole song?
But we're gonna pull out the parts that mean something to us, that stood out to us, and we're gonna dissect it. And y'all go ahead and tell us a certain part, especially if it's a song that you like too, or a song you familiar with. Go ahead and tell us what part stood out to you and why it stood out to you.
Yes. And also give us some suggestions on what y'all would like for us to dissect, analyze, interpret, whatever.
I'm really gonna like this segment.
I think I am too.
Like,
I feel like when we grow with it.
Yeah, like, this gonna be a big sipper's favorite right here.
Yeah, I know it's an auntie favorite right now
for sure. But with that being said, we gonna go to one of our old favorite segments, which is Vibe on the Net. Okay. Yeah, vibe. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Ooh.
You got me a little excited. The pressure was on.
Alright, so for my Vibe on Demand, I had 2 Vibe on Demands. For the comeback. My 2 Vibe on Demands is the first one is This Year, also called Blessings by Victor Thompson featuring Gunna. And he's manifesting his life to be what he wanted to be, and that's the season that I'm in. Like I said that I was really gonna start dating this year, and this shit has been fun. Like I done came up with a new nickname for myself, and then my friends calling me it now. It's called Meet and Greet. Because every week it's like, bro, guess who I done met somebody such and such as was going on, like just meeting people all the time. So like I said, I wanted this year to be my last year spending Valentine's Day alone. Next year, I'm definitely gonna have a Valentine. I know what I feel it. It's gonna be amazing. But this year, it was my last year without it or whatever. This year, I'm manifesting over my life, full-time entrepreneurship. Like I'm just manifesting so many different things over my life. So that song is,
what's the name of it again?
It's called This Year, and then it's Blessings.
Okay.
And then the other song, I'm on 2 songs for my Vibe on Demand. It's Try Again by Aaliyah. At first you don't succeed.
You get this off and try again. Hey, dust yourself off and
try it again. Try it again. But I'm also in that season of my life too, because it's a lot of shit that I didn't succeed with before. Like a lot of things that I've been doing before, it's like I'm not even about to say new year, new goals, or new month, new goals. Bitch, you didn't fulfill them goals last month. So dust yourself off and try it again. Just keep trying. Don't give it up. And nothing beats a failure. How to say it go? Nothing.
I know what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm not giving up on myself in this season of my life. I'm gonna start over as many times as I need to. As many Mondays if I have to keep pushing the shit back, or if yesterday I didn't get it done, today I'm gonna get it done. So that's something I've been. Those 2 songs I've been vibing to like the past 2 weeks.
I have 2 Vibe on Demands as well. My first one is the Let's Try This Again podcast by B.70. That's one of my I love the content that she brings. She be dropping gems, and I just love her vulnerability and being open on her journey. Her spirituality. She's very open on her spiritual journey, and also it resonates with us. Like let's try this again when it comes to auntie talk. So that's one thing that I've been vibing to, and my second Vibe on Demand is it's a book called Guaranteed Success by Percy Master P. Miller. When I tell y'all, like, it's a short book. I read a chapter a day. But when I tell y'all, like, mind shifting, it's really just a general self-help motivation type book. And what I like the most about this book is he has, throughout the chapters, he has writing prompts. Questions that he asks as it relates to the content and your personal life. So being able to do those different writing prompts, answering those questions, doing the writing prompts daily, it's like I'm putting this in my face. I'm learning this content and I'm putting it in my face on how I can apply it to my life or what I'm not doing in my life that's behoovering. But is it behoovering?
Yeah,
behoovering me from accomplishing the goals that I want to accomplish. So I will recommend for a good read. It's a short read, guaranteed success. Again, that's by Master P. And then try looking at Let's Try This Again podcast. It's a really fulfilling podcast.
I really like books with writing prompts. The first book I ever read with a writing prompt was Steve Harvey, Think Like a Man. Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. To actually, maybe it's gonna make me want to go back and look at see what because that was last.
You know what? Did I do the prompts in that book? I don't know if I did, but I know like even with the book that I have now, I'm not doing it in the actual physical book. I'm writing it like I have a notebook.
I think that's how I started mine off.
Yeah, so I would have to find like whatever notebook I was using it in. But yeah, so that wraps up the first episode of the rebirth of AunTEA Talk. Episode 70.
Episode 70. A milestone episode.
It is.
With a milestone episode. I'm super excited. I just thank y'all for, just holding it down for us. These past couple of months, I've been asked, still been asked, when AunTEA Talk coming back. People started inquiring about AunTEA Talk. Like, they started, realizing that we haven't been on the scene with AunTEA Talk. Like, what's going on with the platform? We was really vibing with it. So I just really appreciate y'all. We really appreciate y'all for, just still being out here. We ain't lose no followers. People been asking about us. And people been saying, like, just saying different ideas, trying to bring different ideas to us. And I appreciate for people who just believe in us. And, just want to see us prosper with our friendship and with AunTEA Talk platform and everything we got to offer. So,
all right, well, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, I ain't did this in a long time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Share and subscribe.
Make sure you're following us on Instagram. We ain't really been active on TikTok, but you can follow us on there too. It's at AunTEA_Talk.
And X.
Twitter,
Instagram, Twitter X, and TikTok, AunTEA_Talk. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you post it on your page.
Yes.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
We need y'all to enter, like, granted, like Brittany said, we've had a lot of people to come to us in reference to, what's going on with AunTEA Talk. But we need y'all support. Other than, coming to us. We need y'all We need y'all support in liking our content, sharing our content, interacting. And when I say interact, I mean in the comment section.
Drop in that comment section.
Like, we want to hear what y'all have to say. This AunTEA Talk isn't just for us. It's for y'all. Like, this is a circle of...
A circle of love.
I was going to say a circle of love. But nah, it's a circle of support. There it is.
For sure.
It's a circle of support. So that's what we need. We're back for y'all, and we're back for us as well. But we need y'all to be there for us by supporting us. So yeah.
But until next time, that's it, bitch.